one of the seven wonders of the world. Do you know its name? The Great Pyramid of Giza. This architectural marvel was the tallest structure in the world for over 3,000 years. However, as far as we know about them, the pyramids still remain a mystery. How were they built? Why? For whom? Only for the purpose of burying Egyptian kings, or by a supreme force, for a reason that remains unknown. And if we dare to consider the second option, by whom? Scientists have managed to gather vital information about the construction process, organization, and the labor force involved, and one of the most intriguing aspects is the transportation and lifting of massive stone blocks. The first theory is the ramp theory, which is one of the most discussed and debated theories. It's hypothesized that ancient Egyptians used long ramps to transport the massive stone blocks from quarries to the upper levels of the pyramid. There are several types of possible ramps. External ramps built on the outer faces of the pyramid in a spiral manner as the pyramid grew. Workers transported these stone blocks on sledges, wheels, or other means of transportation, and this ramp had to extend all the way to the top of the pyramid. The straight ramp theory suggests that ramps were used to extend from the ground to the top of the pyramid, and during this stage, the blocks were dragged into their final position. The switchback ramp theory is supported by some researchers. These ramps zigzagged up the sides of the pyramid, reducing the incline, facilitating transport, and managing to reach the upper levels. However, the absence of clear archaeological evidence has made supporting these theories more challenging. The internal ramp theory. The internal ramp theory posits that ancient Egyptians built a series of ramps within the pyramid. This theory comes in various forms. The spiral ramp, following the configuration of the internal walls. Since these are believed to have remained hidden within the pyramid, the lack of evidence places this technique as a possible construction method. The sled theory. It's assumed that ancient Egyptians used sleds as a method of transportation. These sleds were pulled by workers, and to facilitate smoother movement, water and sand were used to create a wet and slippery surface. The lever and counterweight theory. It's believed that Egyptians used a combination of levers and counterweights to lift and position the massive stone blocks during pyramid construction. This theory operates on the principle of using a lever to amplify force, with long beams or wooden posts placed beneath the stone blocks, along with counterweights positioned near the workers. These counterweights could be made of stones, sandbags, or other heavy materials. Once the stone block was lifted, it could be moved horizontally into the desired position and lowered. This purported method would have required highly coordinated efforts from the workers. However, there are elements of this method that aren't entirely plausible. Constructing and operating such a large lever would have demanded substantial logistical efforts, and there is limited direct evidence regarding the existence of such a lever in ancient Egyptian construction. The theory of extraterrestrial existence or an advanced civilization. The extraterrestrial or lost civilization theory is more on the fringe. It suggests that the pyramids, especially those in Giza, were beyond the capability of the human civilization of that time. It's posited that the pyramids were built by someone else or with the assistance of extraterrestrial civilizations or a lost civilization. Some proponents claim that the pyramids hold hidden information or serve as beacons for communication with extraterrestrial beings. It's believed that the alignment of the pyramids with celestial bodies and other geometric features conceals encoded messages for a potential extraterrestrial invasion. What do you think about how the pyramids were built, why and by whom?